Hello and welcome to Quest League Baseball opening week. We have a fine doubleheader scheduled for this afternoon. I am Robert Paulson, the voice of Quest League Baseball, and we'll be getting to Game 1 shortly. Good afternoon and welcome to Big Sky Ballpark, home of the Golden Gods, as the Kaiju have come to pay them a visit. I'm Robert Paulson, the voice of QLB, and let's start this game off. Jay Kaz will be your starting pitcher today. He gets Jackie Slam to take a foul on the first pitch. Catched out of bounds for an out. Counts 2-0. Grounder to second. Routine play at first. That'll be the second out. Javier Hotier. Fouls one off. Jay Kaz gets him swinging with a second strike. And he'll ground to the second baseman. Looks like an easy throw. And that'll get us out of the top of the first. Coming up to bat, leading off for the Golden Gods. Line A drive.
The first baseman, Leanne Drive.
With Ansel Caruso pitching for the Kaiju. Attacking the strikes in immediately. He gets 2 straight strikes and now a ball. Counts 2-2. And Caruso walks the batter. Andre Candela now comes to the plate. Takes the ball. The runner's going to go. But it's a pop-up, and it will not leave the infield. Runner backs to first. And that'll be the first out for the Kaiju. The catcher, Tara Leonaire, now will come to bat to try to start something here for the Golden Gods. And it's a line drive right to Doc Remedy, who snatches it right out of the air before it can get to the outfield. Bubba Blastman to the plate. He hits one high down the line. Looks like it's going to be caught by the first baseman here. And that'll be out number 3. Looks like we're having some small technical difficulties getting sound at field level. Please bear with us. I'm not sure if this will last all afternoon or not. Just some production issues. Us being a new league and all, we're still ironing out the kinks, but thank you for sticking with us. And Doc Remedy here is at bat. Counts 3-1. And he takes the walk. Jay Kaz got to be disappointed with himself on that one. Mash Taters steps up to the plate. And try to get some work done here. Takes ball 2. And that's a foul ball right to the bench of the Kaiju. Better watch out over there. Fouled that pitch off. There's a line drive right up the middle. It's going to roll to the center fielder. That'll move the runners. Or rather, should I say, that'll move the runner from first to second. Javier comes to the plate here with no outs and a man on first and second here. There's a double steal. And they'll gun down Doc Remedy as he tries to steal third. Not so sure about that. And there's a line drive right back to Jay Kaz. He tries to turn two. But now all of a sudden there's 2 outs. And a man on second. Stacy Staples comes to the plate here. Just a bit high, 1-1. Right down the middle, gets her swinging for strike 2. And there's a line drive to the third baseman. And third will rope that in for the 3rd out. And we go to the bottom of the 2nd. Run to third, who just made the last out, will lead off here for Ansel Caruso. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop. Vinny Vortex up the bat. He'll do another grounder to the shortstop, who makes the routine throw to first. That's 2 outs. And Doc Remedy snags one almost by his glove. But don't worry, the shortstop will snag that and make that routine throw to first. He gets all 3 outs in the bottom of the 2nd. And it finds space behind the second baseman. That'll be a base hit. Line drive. They're going to try to turn 2 here. They got the first one. And there's the second one. And all of a sudden, the Kaiju are facing 2 outs here. Jackie Slam finds herself back up to the plate again. 0 for 1 today. She breaks her bat, and it's a blooper just to the shortstop. And he'll be the one who gets all 3 outs this inning. And that'll take care of the top of the 3rd. Let's head to the bottom. Leading off for the Golden Gods, Norton Pickle. He'll take strike 1 inside without swinging. Counts 1-1. Check swing, strike 2. And he'll take that ball. 2-2. It's a line drive. Oh, it's a grounder. It's going to find space between the first and second baseman. And he'll get a base hit out of that. It's a good leadoff hit for the Golden Gods. That's what they're looking for here to start something. Oh, and Gordon Fruwell flashes the bunt. Then he takes off swinging. He's going to pop this up. The catcher's going to have an easy out here. And line A drive now comes to the plate to try to keep some of this momentum after the base hit. And she finds one. It's going to find space down the right field line. That's a fair ball. They're going to send the runner to third. He might even go home. He is. He's going home. Here's the throw. He's safe. And the Golden Gods will take a 1-0 lead out of that aggressive base running. Because all she got was a base hit. Just a single right down the right field line. And that runner jumped on it. Let's see what Andre Candela has. He's going to take 3-1. There's a strike down the middle, full count. He's fighting him with a foul there. And there's a high fly ball to center field. Slam makes the catch. I'll keep the runner on first. 2 outs here. Tara Leonaire comes to the plate. 0 for 1 today. She'll have a grounder down the third base. Remedy makes the throw to Taters. And that'll close out 3 innings. After 3, the Golden Gods 1, the Kaiju 0. Jock Sports comes to the plate here. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Jay Kaz has been locking down some of these batters so far early in this game. There's a pop-up. Looks like it's going to just get out of the infield. Second baseman runs back, and Candela snags it. Javier Hotier comes to the plate 0 for 1. Jake Kaz gets him the ground to Candela with a diving catch. And he gets to first base in time, Jake Kaz does. And that'll be an out. That'll bring Doc Remedy, who walked last at bat. Jake Kaz is going to challenge him with a strike there. Doc Remedy breaks his bat on that foul ball, 0-2. And he gets him to pop up. Looks like this is going to be just like the opposite one. Shortstop's going to run to the outfield, and Pickle has it. And that'll take care of that inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth here with Bubba Blastman leading off for the Golden Gods. He's 0 for 1 today. Carew's also doing his best job. He's only given up 2 hits. Foul ball down the left-hand side. Counts 1-2. Oh, inside. Almost hits him there up on the elbow. Oh, challenges him down by his knees. And he gets him. It's a high fly ball. Looks like it's going to... Oh, it's going to fall in there. Almost hit off the wall. Oh, and he almost gets thrown out to second. He pushed it and managed to get to second base on time, but boy, was it close. It's a good lead-off hit here for the Golden Gods. Run to third will come to the plate. She's 0 for 1 today. Counts 1-2. Check swings at that ball. And that's going to find its way in here. A bouncer right before Yoder. He's going to throw to home, and he's, almost kind of going to second. She pushed it. But that'll keep the runners in second and third. That throw home. And there's a line drive grounder to Doc Remedy. He'll take the throw at first, but the runner will score. The runner was quick. He didn't want to risk throwing it home there, so they'll take the run. They'll leave a runner on second with 1 out. Oh, and that's going to find some grass out in the outfield. Yoder's going to take the one-hopper, and that'll score the runner from second. And just a regular single, and look at that. The Golden Gods are up 3-0 with 1 out as Norton Pickle comes to the plate. Takes strike 2, counts 1-2. Oh, there's a little one down the taters. He'll snag that out of the air for the out. Real close to the double play. Runner got back, dove to the bag. Fruitwell almost takes a swing at that first pitch, but that was a ball. He will swing at the second one. It counts 1-1. 2-1 is the count now. And it's a high fly ball. Looks like it's going to just get by the pitcher's mound. Carew will snag that and take a slow walk back to the dugout here, giving up 2 runs in that inning. See what Mashed Taters does as he comes to the plate. Takes a big swing at that first pitch. He wants something. He'd take the second one. It's going to find its way foul down the left line. Controls himself for that ball. Counts 2-2 now. Takes a big swing. It's back. It's off the top of the wall. And he's going to be frozen at first. That jumped off his bat so fast and then bounced off the very top of the wall. It was almost a home run. Because of that bounce, it'll keep him at first. They were able to cycle that ball down and get it to second. Man, I thought that was gone. It had enough. Just a high wall in left field kept it from going out. Oh, and Jay Kaz. He'll get him swinging. Stacy Staples, 0 for 1, will come to the plate now. Jay Kaz fires one in there for strike 1. Kids are swinging for strike 2. Oh, just a bit outside. Jay Kaz probably thought that was a strike there, but he'll get her to pop out. Looks like it's going to go down the right field line. Oh, just out of play. She breaks her bat. Jay Kaz will field this. He'll get 1 out at second, and he'll turn 2. And that'll close out the top of the 5th. Line A drive will come. She's come up the bat. She is 1 for 1 on the day with a single and an RBI. And Carews gets her to pop up just outside of the infield here. Sports calls everybody off. He'll make the routine catch. Andre Candela comes to the plate 0 for 2. He's looking to start something to get his season going. He pops up. It's going to be too far back into the netting. Facing a 1-2 count. He swings and Carews gets him right there. Boy, he'll go 0 for 3 today. Not how he wanted to start the season. Tara Leonier will come up and she'll hit one. It's going to find its way right into the left fielder's glove to close out the 5th inning. Top of the 6th. Like I said, Golden Gods up 3-0. Let's see what Jay Kaz has up his sleeve for these batters. Oh, and that's a single. It's going to find its way over to second baseman. And he'll hold the runner on first. Jay Kaz having some difficulties here, just giving up singles, but he manages to get out of this trouble. We'll see if he can do it this inning as well, as Gabby Ganez comes to the plate. She's the designated hitter here. Shoots a foul ball down the right-hand line. There's another one. Counts 1-2. And Jay Kaz gets her swinging. For his second strikeout of the game. Counts 1-1. He doesn't seem concerned with holding that runner. It's a pass ball. That runner will take second. Boy, I was just going to say, Jay Kaz does not have any concern for that runner on first. He's not even really looking him off. Focused on the batter here, and he gets another strikeout. That's 2 this inning and 3 for the game. Now Jock Sports will come up to bat. He's 0 for 2 as well today. And we'll see what Jay Kaz has in store for him. Counts 2-0 already. And that's 3 straight balls. And he walks him on 4 straight balls. Just when you think Jay Kaz has it in the bag here with 2 straight strikeouts, he's going to walk somebody on 4 straight balls. That's rough. Javier hits a blooper. Looks like the third baseman, third's going to get it and just make the routine throw to first. So they get out of the inning again, not giving up, only giving up 1 hit. And they'll go to the bottom of the 6th here with Bubba Blastman leading off. He's 1 for 2. He hit that double earlier in the game. Carews is looking good this game. He only has 63 pitches. Strong game, not seeing a lot. Oh, and Javier bobbles it. He bobbles that grounder as it comes to him, but he's going to have enough time to make that throw to first to get the out. And what I was saying here is Carews, that'll be pitch 65 today, and 65 pitches at the bottom of the 6th is a pretty good day for him. He'll take it, and he doesn't look like he's going to be slowing down here. He still looks pretty good. There's a fly ball to Sports. Snags that out of the air. That'll be 2. There's Vinny Vortex will come to the plate here. 0 for 2 today. He'll take strike 1. 1-1. And he'll look at strike 2 as well. And there's 2-2. And he connects that one. That one would have had some power to go, but it's foul. And he'll drive a liner right to Sports. Excuse me there. He'll pick that up, fire it to first, and they will get out of the 6th inning. Doc Remedy comes to the plate. He'll lead off the top of the 7th. 0 for 1 today with a walk. See if he can make some noise. He loves usually those high pitches. Will Jay Kaz give him any? I'm not sure. Oh, there's one he gave him. It was a little low, but he hit it right over the second baseman's head. So he'll get a single out of this. That's the kind of leadoff hit the Kaiju were looking for. And they'll see if we can build off of this. Jay Kaz approaching pitch 76 here. And it's a high fly ball to the outfield. I don't know. It's back to the wall. And it's gone. It's way gone. Not even close. This one right in center field, 424 feet. That'll be Tater's first home run of the season. And all of a sudden, that 3-0 lead's cut down to a 1-run lead. With no outs, Javi Yoder down 0-2 here. Jake Kaz is in a little bit of trouble. Oh, and he paints the corner. Yoder didn't swing at that. That was a iffy pitch there. I'm not sure, but umpire said he painted the corner, and that's going to be a strikeout. It'll be Jake Kaz's, I think, 5th of the day. And foul ball down the left-hand side. Counts 3-1. And he walks him. Kaz isn't looking too good here. He gave up that home run, and I don't know if he's a little worried now. He got that strikeout, but still there's only 1 out now with a tying run on first. And Blaine Pickleford, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, will come to the plate. He might have Jake Kaz's number. He has good contact with his right-handed pitchers, but Jake Kaz got him right now with a 2-2 count. See what Brian hits a grounder right to the third baseman. They're going to turn 2. And they'll get out of this jam here. Only giving up 2. They'll go to the bottom of the 7th with Juanita Hernandez coming up to the plate. 1 for 2 with a single. Cruz still looking pretty good in his debut here. Only 5 hits, 3 earned runs. Not too bad. He's finally getting some bat support. But there's a grounder and Jautier with a diving catch. He'll throw that to Taters at first. They'll get that 1 out. Here comes Norton Pickle. Fires 1 down. That's going to be foul just out on the right-hand side. Takes a swing, 0-2. And that'll be a grounder right to Jautier. He'll field that with ease. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Gordon Fruitwell now will come to the plate here. He's 0 for 2 today. Let's see what Cruz has in store for him. First pitch is a ball. He gets him with that second. 1-1 is the count. Almost gets him swinging at that second ball. Now he's falling behind 3-1. And he walks him. Oh, not what Cruz was looking for. The line A drive now comes to the plate. She's 1 for 2 with a single. See what Cruz. Oh! Tater snags that right before it hits the ground, and that will indeed be an out. And that'll be the end of 7. As we go to the top of the 8th here, it looks like Gabby Ganez is coming out of the game, and so is line A drive. Woodburn in for drive. And Ashoima coming in the bat. Mimore Ashoima. Oh, takes a third strike looking. Not a good pinch hit there. That's not what the Kaiju were looking for. Jackie Slam comes up the bat. 0 for 3 today. She's looking for a good start to her season, but she can't seem to find it. Counts 2-1. Oh, Jake Kaz falls behind. That's 3 balls. And he walks Jackie Slam. That'll bring Jock Sports, who's also looking to get on the board here. He only had a walk, 0 for 2. There's only 1 out here. And he hits, oh my, third robs him of a base hit down the line with a dazzling diving catch. Boy, and that's going to be the end for Jake Kaz. They're going to pull him for a reliever here as Tia Mayfair will come in. Gets grounder to Candela. And that'll get them out of the 8th inning. A strong game for Jake Kaz. Only gave up that 2-run homer, but his day is done, and we'll see if the Golden Gods can bring this win back for him. Which brings us to our other starting pitcher, Ansel Cruz. I wonder if he'll make it out of this 8th inning. We'll see his pitch count, 90. Strong arm here. He's ahead, 1-2 in his count. And he gets the strikeout right in the lower corner of the strike zone. Gets him looking. And they're going to pull him. Wow, I didn't think they would, but he's going to come out of the game. They're going to give him the pat on the back for the strikeout. And Babette Walkman will come in. She gives up a high fly ball on this pitch. It looks like it's gone. Oh, my. That's a home run. Boy, that is not what the Kaiju were looking for when they bring in their relief pitcher. Oh, my. It's her first home run, 439 feet there. Boy, that'll recoup at least one run, as the Golden Gods will go 4-2 now. Boy, I was not expecting that type of that type of turn of events. Babette Walkman here pitching to Bubba Blastman. Falls behind in the count 3-1. What's she gonna do here? Paints the inside corner for strike 2, full count. High, just a bit high on the inside for the ball. She'll walk him to first. One out here. And Walkman's not looking too great coming in here in relief. He gets the foul, at least there. She's 2-1 now. Falls behind 3-1. She is composed here in her throw. She gets strike 2. That's a full count. That's a pass ball. Runner will move to second. He's not the fastest of runners, but he didn't have to worry about speed there. That was a good. That pass ball went back far enough that he could have just lightly jogged to second. He'd be fine. The hit finds its way in the outfield. Out to the warning track. They're going to send a runner home, and that's going to be a stand-up double. And the Golden Gods will knock one more in here. They'll take a 5-2 lead. And Walkman's just giving up some runs here. That's 2 earned runs on 2 hits in relief here. And only 1 out. 2-2's the count on Hernandez. And she check swings on third strike. Gets her. That'll be the end for 8. We'll go here in the top of the 9th, and we'll see if the Kaiju can make a comeback. But the Golden Gods, they really added to their lead here to make it difficult. Doc Revity takes a first strike here. Counts 1-1. Outside. Oh, I thought that was a bit outside the strike zone for 2, but nope. And he'll hit just a blooper right to the second baseman. And that'll be out number 1. Golden Gods looking for 2 more here. And that's a strike on the inside to Taters. Taters hits a slow grounder to Pickle. He'll fire it over to first for the second out here. And Yatter will come to the plate here. He's 0 for 3. Not good. He'll take that first pitch for a strike. Fire the second pitch into the Kaiju dugout. We'll see if he can start something, start some sort of rally here. Or these fans in the ballpark will go home happy with a win. And he's walked. So that's good for the Kaiju. They'll have a runner on first as they try to climb out of this hole here, this 3-run hole. There's a line drive right to the second baseman. Candela snags it, and that'll do it here at Big Sky Ballpark. The Golden Gods will get their first win of the season here. A valiant effort. Even after pulling Jay Kaz there and the relief pitcher giving up a 2-run homer, they buckled down, got some insurance runs, and made this crowd leave happy. So game 1 of our doubleheader is now complete, with the Golden Gods taking the win. Let's take a look at these stats. Jake Kaz gets the win. Let's take a look at these 3 stars. Mashed Taters. Star number 1, 3 for 4, the home run. Jake Kaz, 7.2 innings pitched for star number 2. And Terry Leone with 1 for 4, the home run, takes a 4-star. Game 2 of our Doubleheader will be coming right up here as the Educated Horses will visit the Abbondanzas. Opening week doubleheader game 2 is next. Hello and welcome to Game 2 of Quest League Baseball's opening week doubleheader here between the Educated Horses and the Abbondanzas. I'm Robert Paulson, the voice of Quest League Baseball, and let's get into Game 2. John Brock will be batting first for the Educated Horses, and Hanny Pope will be today's starting pitcher. Here. 3-2's the count, full count here for Pope. And Brock takes one inside, and that'll be a walk to lead off the first game of the season here for the Abbondanzas. There's a pitch inside. Another pitch inside. That's 2 strikes for Pope. Pitch one low, Apollo Fox designated here. That's a pass ball. That runner's going to go to second. Boy, that's a bad start here for the Abbondanzas as the Educated Horses get a man on second. And that grounder is going to hit off the pitching mound, bounce past the shortstop, and they're going to send one home. He's safe at home, and already the Educated Horses have a 1-0 lead off of that double. I can't believe it. Wow, they came out swinging right out of the gates. There's a fair ball blooper, almost a bunt there. That'll move the runner to third. Oh my, here comes Burnt Brown to the plate here. Pope's finding himself in trouble already in the first inning here. Only 1 out, man on third. Counts 1-1. 2-1's the count here. Pope pitches. That's going to find grass right in the center field there. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. House will make the throw. They're going to keep this runner on second, but he's got the RBI, and the Educated Horses will take a 2-0 lead here in the first inning against the Abbondanzas. Beaufort Dodson will come up to the plate here, and Pope is in some trouble already. 1-2 is a count. That's a grounder down to Wiley on first. He'll tag the bag for out number 2. Sophia Stevenson will come to the plate here. It's a fly ball. Looks like it's just going to get out of the infield. And Rodriguez makes the catch. And they'll get out of the top of the first, giving up 2 hits for 2 runs. Not the start the Abbondanzas and Pope was looking for as Joe Shepard here comes to the plate. There's a grounder down the green. He'll make the throw to first. And let's take time here to talk about the Educated Horses starting pitcher, A. Takamoto. Be his first of the season. The Takamoto family are the owners of the Educated Horses. So A. Takamoto has moved up the ranks, and he will be the starting pitcher here, the ace. There's a fly ball out in the outfield. That looks like it's going to hit the wall. And he's going to give up a double here. The throw's into the cutoff man Green. Yep, it's going to be a stand-up double here. And just as I sing praise about A. Takamoto, he gives one up. Only 1 out. We may see a slugfest today. Justice Wiley, first baseman, will come up to bat here. 1-1. Takamoto's got to watch. That runner on second is speedy. Base hitter will drive him home. Gets the second out. Takes strike 2 inside. swinging. That's like a bunt here. The catcher's going to throw to Brock on first, and they'll get out of the inning. We'll go to the top of the second here. Kane Driver will come to bat. And Pope's hoping to have a better second than he had at first. Excuse me. Pope's got 3 balls. Finally gets the strike there. He's still behind in the count here. Paints the other corner. We got a full count. See what Kane Driver check swings at the pitch inside, and it's a good call because he'll be walking down the first base line to take his base. Archibald Hartman will come to the plate here. He'll take the first ball and watches the second pitch go right down the middle. Counts 1-1. Pope looking to find some steady ground here. He's falling behind now, 3-1. And he walks a second batter. Oh boy. Pope, in his starting debut today, he isn't looking very strong. Let's see if he can get himself out of this. As Louis Vincent comes to the plate. And that's right down the middle. That's going to find its way foul down the right side. And there's a grounder to the first baseman. Are they going to try to turn 2? No. Wiley will just take the easy out at first. And John Brock will come to the plate here with a man on second and third and only 1 out. Pope already pushing 40 pitches today, and it's the top of the second. Falls behind 3-0. And he walks another batter. Oh my. How much longer are the Abbondanzas going to let this play out here? Bases loaded, 1 out. Apollo Fox at the plate, and he hits one. That's going to be to the fence. And that'll bring home, it looks like at least 2, maybe 3. They're going to send another one. And he's safe. Oh my. That's a 3-run double. And Pope's in some trouble here. Loaded the bases on walks. Gave up a big double. Counts 2-2 on Gurney Green. He hits one. It's high, but it looks like it's going to be about middle of the field here. Price will get that. That's out number 2. He'll keep the man on second. Burnt Brown coming to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with the double. That's 2 straight balls by Pope. Oh, and he has one. Fires it right back at Pope. They're going to send the runner. He's going to be safe at home. They take a 6-0 lead here. Pope couldn't snag that as it jumped right back past his legs and made it to the outfield. That's 2 straight strikes on Buford Dotson. Fouls off the third. 0-2's the count. I'll take ball 1. Dotson hits one. It's a looper right up to the second baseman. Shepard snags that, and they get out of this inning. That's 4 runs for the Educated Horsemen. 6 runs overall in just 2 innings. And Rig Rice will come to the plate for the Abbondanzas here at the bottom of the second. Takamoto finds 2 pitches inside. He'll take another one low inside. Working, and it's like, oh, and it just gets past the first baseman. That'll be a single. Bristol House will come to the plate here. Her first at bat. Takamoto attacks the strike zone for 2 strikes. And that was just a bit high for a ball. Fouls that off. Counts 1-2. Fouling off some pitches here, fighting. There's one down the third base. That's going to be foul. The runner's going. safe at second. Not quick enough. Oh, and she hits one just past the shortstop. It's going to be a base hit. They're going home. Oh, it's close, but they score. And that'll be a double. Beautiful hit past the shortstop, who didn't make it back to his position after covering second there. And the Abbondanzas will get one run here to make it 6-1. No outs with a man on second. And Kaylee Rodriguez to the plate. Takes a swing at that outside pitch. Boy, she wants that one back. That'll be out number 1. Otis Stephenson will come to the plate. Sakamoto gets ball 1. Oh, makes almost a wild throw to hold the runner on second. Brown snagged it. And Stephenson takes the first strike. Sakamoto brushes him off the plate with that pitch. There's a grounder. Second baseman just snags it. And Sakamoto gets to the bag in time for out number 2. Stefan Butcher will come to the plate here. Sakamoto with 2 strikes. 0-2's a count. Just inside for ball. Oh, and that goes right past the second baseman. He'll find grass in the outfield for a single. It'll also, more importantly, drive the runner home. And the Abbondanzas will cut this lead down to 4. As Joe Shepard comes to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Sakamoto a little shaky this inning. Trying to right the ship and keep the Abbondanzas down here. Counts 3-1. Oh, just outside. He walks the batter. Sterling Atkins, 1 for 1 with a double. Let's see what happens here. 2 outs, man on first and second. First pitch is a ball. Atkins watches the second pitch as well, inside by the knees. It's a high strike. He'll take a swing and pop this up. I don't know if it's going to get into the netting maybe. No, right back in the corner. Hartman catches it for the 3rd out. Lucky break here for the Educated Horses as they were able to snag that inbounds and get out of that jam with a runner on first and second. We'll see if Pope can make a quick inning of this 3rd. He's up to 57 pitches already. Grounder to Rodriguez. Fire the first for the first out. So far, so good. Here comes Kane Driver. He took a walk last at bat. Pope will try to get him to take it out this time. So grounder right through third baseman and the shortstop. Rice in left field will field it. And that'll be a single. As Hartman will come to the plate here. He also took a walk last inning during that big double, that RBI double fest. And that's a grounder to the second baseman. Wiley will field that, get the second out here of the inning. And Pope's looking not too bad here. Man on second, 2 outs. As Louis Vincent will come up. He'll tip it right to Pope. Pope fires at the Wiley for the 3rd out. And for once, the Educated Horses will not score in this inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd with Justice Wiley, the first baseman here, coming up to bat. First pitch is the ball. Second, just a bit inside up of the hands. It's the second ball. There's a strike down the middle. Oh, a swinging strike. Counts 2-2. We got a full count here. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets him swinging. He wants that one back. That was a bit high. It might have been a ball there. But Sakamoto with a strikeout. Here comes Art Lobster to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Gets him swinging at that first one. Tries to get him swinging at the second one. He'll hit a grounder. Looks like it's going to hop the green. That'll be out number 2. Rig Rice up the bat here. 1 for 1 with a single. Looks like he's going to get another single as he hits the ball right past the shortstop. Don't hold him. He's going to stay on first. Bristol House will come to the plate. 1-for-1 with a double. Looking for that again. Oh, and she hits a little blooper to Vincent through the infield. And she's safe. She was quick enough to beat that throw. Wow, I thought she was going to be out. That'll put runners on first and second here. Oh, my. He took that lackadaisical throw over to first, and she was speedy, though. That puts some very fast runners on first and second here with 2 outs. As Rodriguez fouls some off here. 2-2. See if Takamoto can get out of this. Full count. Runners going, and Rodriguez pops this out. It doesn't look like it's going to get out of play here, so it's going to be a fielded catch. And they get out of the inning there. That's 3 innings down. Educated Horses 6. Abbondanzas 2. John Brock will come to the plate here. 2 walks today. He fouls one off here. Pope looking to have another quick inning like the last one. 2-2 count. Oh, and he hits one. I think it's going to be, yes. House manages to catch it in center field before it can do any damage. That'll be out number 1. Here's the pitch to Apollo Fox for a ball. He'll take a swing. The shortstop Rodriguez snags it right out of the air with the hops. Manages to catch that. Abbondanzas turning up the fielding here. That's two outs. It's a high one. It's not going to get past the first baseman here. Caught. Out number 3. Pope has another quick inning. Seems to settle in after a disastrous first and second. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th here. Otis Stevenson up to bat. Takamoto gives him strike 1. And gets him to pop up. Second baseman's going to wave everybody off. Almost basically running the center field to field this. That'll be out 1. Stefan Butcher to the plate here. 1-for-1 with a single. Takamoto tries to fire one at his ankles there. Give him a little scare. Counts 2-2. And he paints the inside corner for a strikeout. He was not ready for that one. Shepard comes to the plate. And there's a bouncer to Vincent. He'll catch it. No, it wasn't a bounce. It looks like it hit the ground, but no, it did not. Caught that line drive. That'll be an out. To end the inning here. Pope comes back here, top of the 5th. Looking for these quick innings as his pitch count is getting high. 76. That's 3 straight balls. I don't know. He might be pulled if he walks this batter. Oh, there it is. 4 straight balls for the walk. What's the Abbondanzas going to do? Are they going to pull him or not? They don't want another disaster like the early parts of this game. But they're going to leave him in to see what he does against Dodson here. So far, 1-2 is a count. There's a grounder. It's going to find daylight between third and short. And it'll move the runner to second for a single here. Runners on first and second, no outs. And I don't know if I agree with Abbondanzas leaving Pope into this game. His pitch count's approaching 85 here. Oh, and there's a high fly ball to left field. It's not going to go anywhere. Rice will catch it. They'll be able to keep the runners on first and second. They won't be able to tag up and move any of them. Here comes Kane Driver. And there it is. Pope's getting pulled here for Tedson. Ford Tedson will be coming in relief. And he gets a pop-up here in foul territory. Rice will come over and make that catch. Out number 2. Rice himself has 2 outs this inning now. High fly balls. See what Tedson does against Hartman here. Tedson can fool some batters here. He has a slight sidearm submarine style pitch. Get some of these batters guessing on some of these rather interesting pitches. He throws a fastball on a curve here. Oh, and that ball finds daylight between the outfielders here. They're going to send two. It's going to be a double, but 2 runs will score, and that'll put the educated horses up 8-2. Oh my, Tedson's got to feel terrible about that. A little tense here. Here's a grounder to Shepard. Gonna flip that to first to get out of this inning, but 2 runs will come in, and that'll increase the lead by 6. Educated Horses 8. Abbondanzas 2 here. Takamoto's still in. He's approaching pitch 75 there. Oh, and it finds its way in the outfield. Stevenson will field it and get it to second quick, so it's only a single. But Abbondanzas start off this inning here with a single. Bottom of the 5th, Wiley will come to the plate. Fires one high. It looks like it's going to hit the fans here, and it will. They were hoping that would stay in so they could flag that down for the out. Takamoto pitch strike 2 here. Counts 0-2. And he gets him swinging. That's out number 1. Art Lobster comes to the plate 0-2 today. We'll see if Takamoto can get him to strike out or put one on the field so they can field it for an out here. Counts 1-1. They'd love to turn 2 here to get out of this inning. There's the grounder to short. Green gets it. He's not going to be able to turn 2, and he does get the runner at first. So all that hit does is move the base runner from first to second, but 2 outs now. As Rig Rice comes to the plate, 2-for-2 today with 2 singles. He fouls 2 balls right off. Takamoto's trying to paint these outside corners. There's a 3rd foul. Rice battling. Low ball 2. Gets him. Oh, Rice hits one. It'll get past the infield. They're going to send him home. Abbondanzas will score 1 on that. Boy, he rounded 3rd. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was going to push that home plate, and he did. And he did. 8-3 is now the score. There's 2 straight balls by Takamoto. He's got a runner on first. Speedy runner. Rice is fast here. Bristol House looking at a 3-1 count. Runner goes. He's safe. I just got done saying he is a speedy runner. And his stolen base will go down in the records as a stolen base. Really didn't need to take it because the batter has been walked. So now we have runners on first and second. Takamoto trying to get out of this inning here. 2 outs. He's approaching 100 pitches here. He tries to throw Rice out. Brown snags it. Almost. Real close. And there's a hit. It's high. It's high. It's back. It's caught at the wall for out 3. Oh my. That is a low wall out in right field. I thought it might be gone, but it's snagged. My. A home run. Almost looked like it was stolen. Boy, the Abbondanzas really could have used those runs there. Let's go to the top of the 6th here. Tedson fires him in here on John Brock. He's falling behind 3-1 on the count. And he walks him. Oh boy, Tedson picking up bad habits like Pope had. Not looking good. See how he treats Apollo Fox here with a runner on first. No outs. Counts 1-1. 2-1 is the count. It fouls that one off. 2-2. Tedson. His accuracy is a little out of hand here. And he walks a batter. Oh boy. Abbondanzas just can't seem to settle down in this game. High fly ball. It's back. Back. It's gone in center field. Oh, my. That's a 3-run shot. That is not what the Abbondanzas need. Oh, Green's 437-foot home run will all but bury the Abbondanzas, I think. Oh, my. It's 11-3 at the top of the 6th. Tedson gives up a huge one right there. This one just gets out of the infield for out number 1. Boy, Abbondanzas in trouble with their first home game of the season. Educated horses come in here and start flexing. Their message to the rest of the league: they might be the ones to beat this season. We'll find out. A lot of good teams for the inaugural season of the QLB here. Let's see what Tedson here will do with Stevenson as she comes to the plate. 0 for 3 today. He fell behind, but full count, 2 outs. Pitch is low. He walks the batter. I don't know why the Abbondanzas don't pull him. I would pull him here. And they do. They do. Giovanni McDaniel will be coming in. And that's a good call, I think, by the Abbondanzas. Maybe a little late, but it's still a good call here. But that's 3 straight balls. McDaniel walks him on 4 straight balls. That's no better than what Tedson was doing. I can't believe this. Pitching is not the Abbondanzas' strong suit today. As Archibald Hartman comes to the plate with a runner on first and second, 2 outs here. All the Abbondanzas needs is just 1 out. There's a grounder. It gets by the second baseman. They're going to send the runner home. They're not going to hold him at third. And the score is now 12-3. That's a safe call there. They tried to throw out the runner from second going to third. Oh, boy. They need to stop the bleeding here. Comes Louis Vincent up to the plate. McDaniel having a tough time in relief here. Oh, he gets him swinging, though. And that'll end the inning. 4 runs in the top of the 6th for the educated horses. Abbondanzas have a huge hole to climb out of. And Takamoto will be leaving the game now as Poonsley Willis will come in for relief here. Takamoto was approaching 100 pitches there. It just makes sense, especially with a lead like this. And they'll get a grounder here to Brown for the first out of the inning. Stephon Butcher comes to the plate. Willis gives him 2 balls here. Fires one down for strike. That's 2-1. Swinging second baseman looks like he does. Brown floats back. Snags this one out of the air for out number 2. Joe Shepard comes to the plate. That counts 1-1 now. Willis attacks. Oh, just inside. 2-1. Oh, and that's a simple grounder down to Brock on the first base line, and that'll do it for 6. John Brock himself will lead off top of the 7th here. He's 0 for 1 today. McDaniel gets him check swinging for the first strike, brushes him off the plate with the second, and then fires one inside. That brush off seemed to work. Counts 1-2. 2-2 now. Gets him to pop up, chase an outside pitch, and looks like the right fielder is going to wave him off here. And Atkins makes the catch for out number 1. Paulo Fox comes to the plate 2 for 3 today. 2 doubles. He's looking to make some more noise. Find himself a great day. Counts 2-2. McDaniel fires it in. And it's a hit line drive to Shepard. She'll flag that right out of the air. And Gurney Green will come to the plate here. 1 for 4 with the home run. Huge home run earlier. It was a 3-run shot. He fires one down the third base line. That's going to be foul. Count's 3-1 now. He'll take strike 2. We got a full count. And he gets him swinging on a high outside pitch for out number 3. We're ahead of the bottom of the 7th. Sterling Atkins to the plate. He's 2 for 3. He's had himself a good day. One of the only Abbondanzas to have a good day today. Oh, and he fires one back at Willis. Willis snags it on his right-hand side, makes the throw to first. Out number 1. Justice Wiley comes to the plate here. Willis gives him 2 straight balls. And a third ball, just for good measure, I guess. Paints the inside for strike 1. Gets him looking for strike 2. We have a full count. And Brock dives. Makes that throw to Willis, who makes it over to first. And that'll be out number 2. Art Lobster comes to the plate 0 for 3 today. He's looking to at least get something. He fires one down the third base line, and it's fair just inside the bag. He's going to push for 2. He slides into second. He's safe. That'll start something maybe. He took a swing at that, and that's good for him. That's his first hit of the day. A nice double. As Rig Rice, who's 3 for 3, he's had a real good day today. He'll come to the plate. 2 straight strikes. 1 and 2. Inside pitch. Right up in the hands. Handcuffs him. He pops it up. And Brock will catch that to end the inning. All right, we'll go to the top of the 8th here. Bert Brown will lead off. Educated Horses have 12 runs this game. Abbondanzas, 3. Swinging on that first strike. McDaniels gets Brown swinging on the second strike too. And it's a grounder here to Shepard. He'll fire that to Wiley. And that's out number 1. Buford Dodson will come to the plate here. 1 for 4. Takes ball 1 inside. Check swings at strike 1. Ball 2 outside. Inside, ball 3. Counts 1 and 2. Or I'm sorry, 1 and 1. I'm sorry, I got those all mixed up. The count was 3 and 1. And he'll take that 4th pitch for a ball here. Well, I'm all mixed up here. He'll take that 4th pitch for a walk. That puts a runner on first as Sophia Stevenson comes to the plate. Fouls one off. Counts 1 and 2. Stevenson fighting McDaniel here with a couple fouls. That's 3 straight fouls. Outside pitch for ball 2. Oh, she tips that. She tips that. That's an out. But the runner will go to second here. And McDaniel's done, as Ryland Sloan will come in to try to close this game out. Another pitcher used by the Abbondanzas here. Kane Driver faces 2 and 2 count now. 2 outs. Full count. See what Driver does. Takes a swing right over to third baseman's head. They're going to send the runner around third to home. They score another run here, right off of a single. Boy, the Educated Horses literally get on their horses and ride them hard right around third to home. That's all day. All day today they've ridden the Abbondanzas hard and have pushed base hit after base hit. There's looks like, Wiley tipped that right to the second baseman. Right place at the right time. Picks that up for the 3rd out. The Educated Horses getting only 1 run that inning. But the score is 13-3 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Willis 1-1 here. As House takes pitch 2. And she handcuffs a blooper back to Willis. He'll throw that to first. And that'll be out number 1. Comes Kaylee Rodriguez up to the plate here. 0 for 3 today. Willis gets her to ground to Brock. Brock runs it to first base himself. And that'll be out number 2. Otis Stevenson will come to the plate here. 0 for 3. And Willis gets him to pop up just outside of the infield. Green waves them off to make the catch. And we'll go to the top of the ninth. Let's see what we have in store here. Louis Vincent comes to the plate as Sloan gives him a strike on the first pitch. And just a bit low there for ball one. Paints it for strike two. Counts 2-2 now. Vincent looking at these. He fouls that low one off. Doesn't want to look at another low strike. And he'll drive one right to Rodriguez at short. Throws over. Out number one. John Brock comes to the plate 0 for 2 today. 3 walks. He'll take ball one. Oh, counts 1-1. Oh, there's another ball low. I don't know if Brock's going to really swing it. And he does. He does. As soon as I say he's not going to swing at something, that's when he swings. Pops this back up to the catcher. Easy catch behind home plate there for the second out. Apollo Fox comes. He's hit a pair of doubles today. 4 RBIs. Big day for Fox. And it counts 2-2 here. Fox is going to foul one off. And he'll air one out. It'll get just past the infield umpire there. Shepard grabs it. That'll be out number 3. As we head to the bottom of the ninth, the Abbondanzas, they have a real hole to dig out of here. It'll be a rally of all rallies. As new third baseman, Ace Vito, will take over here. The Abbondanzas are looking up at a cliffside that they have to climb out of here. They're down 10, 13-3. And that doesn't help. Caught looking at a third strike. Boy, if that doesn't describe the Abbondanzas' day today, I don't know what does. Willis finding his groove here. And he catches a line drive right back at him, and that's 2 outs. We'll see what he has in store for Atkins here as he tries to secure the win. Counts 1-1. 1-2 now. This could be it here. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Ooh, that was close. Ball 2. Oh, it's going to be a grounder to the Brown, and that'll close out the game. The educated horses, right from the first inning, were off to the races, and they will win this game 13-3. Boy, the Abbondanzas had a tough time right out of the gate. Just couldn't get it going. Pope was walking some batters, couldn't get his pitch count under control, and just they started out behind the 8 ball. Just could not recover. Good game here by the educated horses. They will get their first win of the season. Let's take a look at some stats here. Sakamoto with the win. We'll take a look at the 3 stars here. Apollo Fox, your first star. Hartman, your second. And Bert Brown, your third. And we'd like to thank you for watching this special doubleheader on opening week for Quest League Baseball. Thank you very much for watching. And we will be back Tuesday night with another game for all our fans. This is Robert Paulson signing off, the voice of the QLB. Thank you, and have a great day.